first I got to say, I saw you, of all places in the world, Jakarta.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, Jakarta was great. It's actually a great market, too, for us. They are big supporters of the music, but it goes to show you when we say Mr. Worldwide, we're not playing with you.
He wasn't joking. No, not at all. I saw you hanging out at the Ritz. You did it big out there. And then Clinton Sparks wanted me to make sure I say a special hello to you.
Well, you know, Clinton is definitely a great supporter. One time for Clinton Sparks, he's been a big part of our career, especially in the last 2 albums. We got a big single coming up, Shake Senora, featuring T-Pain, Ludacris, and Sean Paul, and he produced it with DJ Snake.
Now you guys are killing it on a new track. Tell me about it.
I'm so excited. I mean, I tell him all the time it's a blessing, and you know, for my career, for everything. I'm very excited.
What's it like working with a guy who's been in the business? He's got 1 million hits.
I mean, I think that the most important thing is the fact that to have somebody that believes in you, and he's believed in me since day one. So I mean, here I am, you know. Expect the unexpected, and here we are.
Yeah,
I'm sure 1 million people come up to you, Pitbull, and they're like, I got a track, I got a verse, I'm gonna rap. So how do you pick and choose? How do you find someone that's new that you say, I think they have it? I think they have the potential for big success.
Well, I think the thing about Naya, you know, and being on the record, Give Me Everything with Neo and Afrojack, it's definitely been the #1 record all around the world. It's a great platform for her. But she's been very, very, very loyal with it, you know, in the last 4 or 5 years, and she sat there, she's learned, she said, okay, this is how we're going to do it. And to me, it's not only about being an artist, it's about being a businesswoman and her creating her own empire. So now it's her time. She's starting now. Her single's coming up. It's called Suave, Kiss Me, featuring Mohambi, myself, and produced by Red One. Me and Red One are actually in a venture with, you know, Ford Nair, and it's not that she's my artist, and we're doing business together under the Mr. 305 Inc., and the way I see it is, we've been raised the same. You know, we're both Cuban American. We understand how much it is to, or appreciate the fact that we have an opportunity and what it is to work hard. So I feel she's going to be very successful, obviously very, very beautiful and talented.
You picked the right ones. Way to go. All right, so how do you guys do VMA weekend? This isn't new to you guys. How do you do it? How do you approach it? The parties, everything like that?
Well, as far as for myself, it's not new to me. It is new to be able to perform in the VMA, so thank you so much. It is very new to her. So if anybody's going to be partying, having a good time, and driving all the men crazy here, it would definitely be Naya.
Right on. What are you guys looking for as artists? I always love to hear what other artists you guys are into seeing and meeting. Maybe you get a little starstruck or, you know, respect someone else.
I mean, to be out here, all the artists out here, because I know what I love to see is the ones that are coming up. Like I just seen Far East Movement, and it's funny how I was in the studio with them 2 years ago while I was listening to what they were doing and things like that, and then to see them here. I love to see people grow, and then I love to see those that I get a chance to learn from, just watching them, you know, and whether how they treat the public, how they treat their employees or their team, or how they even handle themselves in interviews and red carpets. You learn a lot out here just watching. So for me, it's just a big lesson. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty good.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I would have to say the same thing because I'm coming up and I know the struggles and the hard work that it takes for an up and coming artist. So anyone that's new and coming up, I mean, I admire majorly.
Obviously, one of the big talks of the town of the VMAs is Lady Gaga. Last year, she was rocking a meat dress.
Yeah.
You know, she needs to one-up herself. That's kind of her thing. So if you were Gaga's creative consultant, what would be your suggestion? How could she possibly one-up herself this year?
I think what she should do, by the way, I have a lot of respect for Gaga and everything that she does. Amazing music. Red One actually produces for her. Creatively, I'd tell her to come as a mermaid this time. Yeah, like don't even walk. Like just come swimming in a tank. Yeah, I think that'd be great, Lady Gaga. I think that want to work out, Mama. And then we'll call you Ariel or something.
Ariel. Gaga, a.k.a. Ariel.
Pecadito, mamita.
I mean, last thing I knew about her, she was in a big bubble or in a big...
Yeah, but now she'd be a mermaid.
Exactly, so now she should be a mermaid. It would be perfect.
She'll swim and get all her awards.
Yeah.
And finally, I got to ask you, what's the deal with you and Lindsey, man? I want you guys to be friends. How can we make this happen?
Well, as far as the whole Lindsey situation, you guys can go to planetpit.com and look at the exclusive, but I will give you something. If you listen to Give Me Everything, it's a very positive record. I start off by saying, hey, I took my life from negative to a positive. I just want y'all to know that. So when it comes to the record, I'm not here to defamate, degrade, or hurt, only here to help. And as far as Lindsey, you know, however the attorneys may handle whatever they handle, I truly invited her to the VMAs just so she can hang out and see what type of person I am, you know, despite the situation.
Well, I've had a chance.
Not publicity stunt, nothing like that, and it is at will call, and it is there, and, you know, the invitation's still open.
You know, there's a lot to be said in this business. You know, we all talk to each other. We all work with a lot of the same people, and all the people that I know that you've worked with have had nothing but nice things to say about you. So I think somewhere the channels are getting mixed up, and I would love for you guys to figure it out, hug, hang out, hold hands, you know.
That's what we're here for, you know. So let's see what happens, but hey, to each his own.
Right on. Thank you so much. Enjoy your
my
weekend.
friend. I appreciate
Good
it.
luck. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, bro.